They say she lives beneath the waves, with eyes that glow like the moon and hair that floats like smoke. Some call her a goddess, others a warning. But to those who followed her, she was everything. The sea knows her name. Fishermen whisper it before casting their nets. Mothers avoid speaking it when their daughters reach womanhood. And travelers, they learn it too late. Mami Wata, she doesn't walk, she glides, she doesn't speak, she sings without sound. And when she appears, it is never by accident. Only the chosen see her. She comes when the ocean is still. No wind, no gulls, just her, rising from the deep in silence. Her beauty is unmatched, human, yet not. Her eyes burn with knowing. And once you meet her gaze, you are no longer your own. What would you do if a goddess chose you? Let me know in the comments. Legends tell of men who saw her and vanished. Some say they drowned, others believe they were taken to her underwater palace, where time has no meaning and the air tastes like dreams. But return? No one does. Their boats are found drifting, their names carved into the tide. And still, the brave or the foolish search for her. But one girl didn't run. Her name was Abeni. She lived in a coastal village where the ocean ruled all things, where every birth was blessed by the tide and every death carried back to sea. But Abeni was different. She was born during a drought, no wind, no waves, no blessings. And from her first cry, the elders said, the sea owes her something. When Abeni turned 16, Mami Wata came. The night was too quiet. The stars were hiding. And in the center of the shore stood Abeni, waiting. Mami Wata rose from the waves like smoke turned to flesh. Pearls wept from her hair. Her skin shimmered with moonlight. But Abeni did not kneel. She stepped forward barefoot on wet sand and asked, "Why do you take us?" The goddess said nothing, only silence, and eyes like storms. If this story pulls you in, a like helps the legend live on. Then a voice, not spoken but heard inside, answered, "You give me no choice. You poison your waters. You forget your gods. You forget me." The sea rose with her anger, but not to drown, to show. Abeni saw beneath the waves a kingdom of lost souls, women, men, children, dancing through water like whispers. Not dead, transformed. Guardians of balance, carriers of forgotten stories. And in the center, a throne of coral, empty. When Abeni returned, she carried salt in her lungs and light in her eyes. She didn't speak of what she saw, but the waves followed her feet. She planted sacred shells around the village. She warned children not to throw stones into the sea. And when the oceans sang, she listened. Some feared her, others followed, but no one dared say her name without reverence. They say Mami Wata still waits, still chooses, still watches. Not all who see her vanish. Some are changed. Some are called. And if you feel the pull of the tide on a windless night, ask yourself, would you follow a goddess into the deep? And if you want to hear more untold African legends, subscribe. The next story is already rising.